And how do people behave, Oliver James? I mean, do they behave better or worse? Is every man or woman for himself, or do they tend to become more communitarian?
I think it depends on the particular context. What everybody's been waiting for is to hear from these politicians and the ruling elite an admission that what's just happened in the last 6 months is as extreme as the end of the Soviet Union. What we've witnessed is the implosion of the Thatcherite, neoliberal, selfish capitalist project, which turned us into, it could be you, credit-fueled, consumer binging junkies. And what we're going to become, I think, now, is people very quickly, we're going to have to become people who are much less interested in money, who are putting what we really need ahead of the wants that are generated in the English-speaking world by a massive advertising marketing compared with mainland Western Europe, and putting being ahead of having. Now, it might sound like sort of utopian nonsense, and it might sound very impractical for the people here who are unemployed. On the contrary, it is very practical. If any of the government or the Tory party or the Lib Dems, it's only the Green Party, in fact Caroline Lucas, who's hopefully going to get elected in Brighton in the next election, it's only those people and the New Economics Foundation who are saying we can have zero growth. We can redistribute work. We can redistribute wealth. Get the bloody money back from those bankers. You know, why are they being allowed to get away with it?
You're angry, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm furious. I hate listening to Theresa May and McNulty talking like this. It disgusts me, the way that they do not seem to realise that they should be apologising abjectly for 30 years of neoliberal rubbish, which has just been shown to be the junk it is in terms of political economy. Apologise. Come on, let's hear you.
I think that's abject nonsense from start to finish.
Neoliberalism has failed. Why aren't you nationalising the banks? Ruth Lee, who's very much played a part in all this, I have to say, why aren't you saying the government could nationalise the banks and give the money that is needed for everyone? Why don't you say that?
On your broader point about will the world...
Because you'll say the same old argument, it's not the role of government, that's what you're going to say.
Right.
The same old Thatcherite argument, it's not the role of government
to decide who gets money. I was going to slightly agree with you on a point. If your point is that the world, once this is over, will be slightly different to some of the excesses over the last 20 years, I agree with that.
And it'd be better for it, perhaps.